holiday will take place on 3rd of August and it will last till 14th of August. So I will be back with you on 17th of August. And as you could see, our last couple session recaps were absolutely brilliant. We are really having a great winning streak with recap sessions, and so far we could have witnessed that each session recap brings us more than 300 pips in succession. This session recap is definitely one of the best so far, as we could have seen Australian dollar trade totaled something like 200 and more pips for our setups. So before I begin, always standard disclaimer, online education materials developed by Admiral Markets Estonia for a global audience. So if you want to get a corresponding information, charting and any other detail, you should visit www.admiralmarketsglobal.com, select your country and contact an appropriate entity. Then risk disclosure statement stating all possible risks associated with Forex market. By accepting the risk disclaimer, you're also proceeding with the webinar. And the final part is that Admiral Markets UK Ltd takes no responsibility for information accuracy. This is my analysis, my opinion, and Forex is risky business. So this is advice. This is not advice. This is personal opinion, my opinion, and this webinar is for informational and educational purposes. Of course, AM Supreme Edition, great add-on to standard MT4 platform. It's absolutely brilliant. It works wonders. It's really a masterpiece of MT4 programming, and you should check it. You just need to download it through your trader's room, and if you're a live account user, then you don't have any restrictions for the period you can use Admiral Market Supreme Edition. There is a disclaimer about our recap trades. Okay, so you always need to give price a breathing room. So we usually enter within 5 to 10 pips of the predicted level. Of course, if it agrees with your system, you need to respect your stop loss. You need to add a spread to your stop loss. We take only one position. Okay, first touches of the zones or levels usually are most profitable ones. The term position trades we use for trending trades. Alternative trades we use for counter trend trades. Breakout trades and scalp trades are done independently, so we can use it as a second entry. Okay, depending on time and volatility, usage of trailing stop is highly recommended. Usually after 20 pips. But guys, if you see that momentum is really strong and the price is going down, of course, you can go with the bigger profits. These setups are valid for today, tomorrow, and sometimes the day after tomorrow. Scalp trades should be done at or very close to important support resistance levels. So this is our Camarilla MACD. Okay, everything is done by Camarilla MACD, my proprietary method. You can add these levels to your system. Pay attention to my Twitter updates and the term pips pool. That means that the maximum available number of pips you could have got on recap entries. Arne is saying that it is impossible to download a premium edition to MacBook. I don't know, maybe you should ask Admiral Markets if they have published MacBook Premium Admiral Markets Supreme Edition, but I think that they are, but please contact their support. They will help you definitely. One of my friends in Admiral is using always, he's really an avid user of OS and Macintosh, so I'm not sure if exactly for MacBook, but you should ask them. I know that for Macintosh, I think you have Admiral Market Supreme, and also you can download it for PC, Windows. It doesn't matter. I'm using Windows 8.1, and very soon I will switch to Windows 10. So basically, it works excellent, really excellent. So session recap 20 of July results, guys. Excellent results, as you can see. Euro dollar 90 possible pips, pound dollar 130, Australian dollar 225, and this is officially the record of our session recap in a single trade. So Australian dollar 225, This is definitely the best result of any single pair so far. New Zealand dollar 60 pips, dollar CAD didn't qualify, but we had a good long trend, but unfortunately didn't qualify. And total available pips number is 485. Okay, so let's check the results. This is our webinar time. So this vertical line represents the time of our webinar. The entry came at this spot, and well, you can see how it behaved. So it gave us total of 90 possible pips. Okay, euro dollar. GBP dollar, we got a great entry, 55.10, but if you remember, I told you to buy around 55.10 to 20. I forgot to put it here. And basically what happened is straight from the zone to our almost 5 pips short of target, but it doesn't matter. So it's 130 pips possible on GBP pound. And you see there was no breakout of 75. So well, very, very good trade from GBP dollar. Australian dollar, trade of the week. So we had an entry here, okay? So 55, the price was at 48. And then, exactly, look, now even a breakout entry. So down and 190 pips, okay? And also 65 pips, but of course we didn't take possibly an entry just at the breakout, so at least 3-4 pips after breakout should have been our breakout entry. And what happened is total of 225 possible pips, which accounts for a current record of a single trade. So 2 entries, position entry and breakout entry. So this is a total number of pips we could have made with Australian dollar trade, guys. So excellent, excellent setup. And I told you to pay attention. Someone asked me last time about Australian dollar, and I told you to pay attention to Australian dollar because this is really straightforward, guys. This was a no-brainer trade. Australian dollar, really one of the easiest trades we could have got and we could have made. So I hope that you'll at least grab 50-60 pips out of it. So I'm really proud of Australian dollar entry, and this was far the best single trade entry we have made in the last couple of months. So total 225 pips on this one. And why not? New Zealand, 60 pips, 60 pips. It's not bad. It's great result. So first we had at the touch of our level, and fortunately enough, we didn't have any touch of stop loss. There was 30 pip drawdown, and then bang, 60 direct pips from New Zealand dollar. Okay. So for all of you who joined up, I see that people are still coming. Euro dollar 90 pips, GBP 130 possible pips, Australian dollar 190 possible pips. Okay. We have always new people, and welcome, guys. Welcome. New Zealand dollar 60 possible pips. Okay. So this vertical line shows it shows us webinar time, and this horizontal line marks the entry and target. So basically, you see, it's very straightforward. Results are always checked. And dollar CAD, you see, I was going to put a positional buy around 28.60, but unfortunately, you see, it didn't touch 28.60. It went to 29. But as I always tell you guys, if you don't see a pullback to our entry, this is confirmation. So if I say the dollar CAD is uptrend, it usually follows the uptrend during next couple of days. So this was, unfortunately, this was good setup, but the price didn't make to 28.60. If it least made to 28.70, 72.3, I would probably place my long trade. But if you had pending order at 28.60 or 50 or 70, it didn't catch up. So, but you see, it basically touched our target. Okay. So total of 485 pips with 225 possible on Australian dollar. So Australian dollar, once again, Australian dollar straight from the entry through breakout entry and almost to the target. So 190 pips and 65, let's call it 55, okay, or whatever, wherever you made an entry at. Total of 225 pips. Okay. Now let's see this week's setups. As you can see, I have published the market plan for euro dollar. I still think that euro dollar should go. And you see, if you're in a trade, then guys, remember that you have 70 pip stop loss. Your risk should be always the same. So your risk should be 0.5 to 1%. Calculate your entry position based on your account, and remember, this is the setup. I will show you the screen. I have published this setup with Admiral Markets, with also with Forex Street, and you will see it now. Let me just find you the screen. Okay, and you will see how it went. Okay, guys, let's wait a little bit. So this was my analysis. You see what I think about euro dollar. I publish, as I say, the analysis on Admiral Markets, Forex Street, Forex Factory, and you can see why I think it should go down. Now the thing is, it's end of month, you know. But usually, guys, during Tuesdays we call it turnaround Tuesday. Usually, price turns during Tuesday. So if today we saw an uptrend, tomorrow we should see a start of downtrend again. So let's see if turnaround Tuesday will bring us pips. Let's see. So this is my analysis. I am not sure. The price is here now, so it's good to short. But the thing is, as I predicted, you see, when I did the analysis, the price was at 1.1066, and I predicted it will go again to the upside, and basically touched our zone 15. And let's see if we see a 4-hour close in this wedge. I think that will give additional momentum to bears, and we should see the break of the wedge eventually, and at least 0.920 as the first target. So as you can see on euro dollar chart, we have history of sellers. So guys, you always need, when you analyze the chart, you always need to find historical versus now moment buyers and sellers. Okay. Yeah, now Carolyn is saying you were talking about turnaround Tuesday on the interview on Forex Factory. You were asked about it. Yes, Dale asked me about turnaround Tuesday, but unfortunately I didn't have time to explain everything about turnaround Tuesday. But usually it's enough to say that price makes a U-turn usually on Tuesday. And unfortunately, I was going to give you a long entry on euro dollar on Friday. And if you read, usually, if you read Forex poll, I will pause the screen and I will show you how it looks like. This is Forex poll on Forex Street. So usually there is a Forex poll, and I had a lot of things to work on Friday. I was so busy and I forgot to publish euro dollar prediction. And guys, believe me, I had a long trade during the weekend on dollar, and if I hadn't forgot to place my view on euro dollar, I would have definitely put a long and I would put probably 1.1100 because well, you see, there is no my name here because I have forgot to send send Forex Street my analysis. But definitely, I was sure that it will go up. Really, I was sure. Judging from the close we saw on Friday, the price closed above 0.920. It went with a strong momentum to 2070, and yes, I made a ton of pips. You can check also Forex Factory. So now I'm looking to sell, and I think those guys who publish their views, they're right. So the first day of our euro dollar analysis was long, but during the week I think it should go down. So usually those weekly polls are so 1 week, you see, usually I think that the price really has the power to get here, and my analysis show, let's see if there is anyone who is close to my analysis here. Maybe this guy here, I'm not sure, but this is my view on euro dollar. Final target, if 111.85 stays untouched, this should be the final target. But still, guys, we are now close to holidays. You know, when there are holidays, there are usually no big banks to hold the levels. And during the August, we usually have one of the third normal volume traded in Forex market. This is because people are on holidays, banks are on holidays. There is no big volume traded. And usually when there is low volatility, there can be some illogical moves. So if that is not the case, if we still have a good trend, then definitely, guys, I think that we should see euro dollar, that we should definitely see euro dollar to the downside. And you see, 4 hour chart, 4 hour chart is making still making lower highs and lower lows. So if this is a high, this is a low, this is high, this is high, this is low, this is high, this is low, this is high, this is low. You see, still until this level is broken, most obvious swing high, this is high, this is low, this is high, this is low. Now this is high, right? And if this level is not broken, okay, what do you think? Is it logical to sell it now? Maybe we will get stopped out, but I still think, guys, that we should not break this level here, and we still have possibility to go short. And if you're short, you have your stop loss, you have your risk, and let's see if the price will hit us. Okay. Carol is saying, wasn't the Friday candle a doji? Why would that show bullish move on? Yes, I will show you now. Okay, Carolyn. Okay, this is daily candle, right? Okay, this is 24/7. Which candle is this? Is this a bullish or bearish candle? This candle here, Carolyn. Do you see daily chart? Are you seeing the same as I do? As I am? Look, rejection from pivot point. What is this, Carolyn? And guys, I'm asking you, are these now moment buyers or sellers? What is this? See, this is bullish, guys. Watch at the history. Why am I telling you always to watch the history? Look, buying, right, from this region, buying from this region. Okay, now selling from this region, selling. Look, buying from this region. Near-term history, buying, 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 and more important is that the price has closed above pivot point. So I don't know if you want to go short. I told you my analysis, and that is my logic. That is my logic, guys. Maybe we will not get any higher entry. I don't know. from my perspective, this is what I'm looking at. We are there now to sell. So if we get a momentum push into this wedge, and you know, guys, if you're price action followers, rising wedge is actually bearish pattern. Okay, and this is inner trend line. You see 1, 2, 3 touches, then breakout. And inner trend line has been formed along with ascending upper trend line, which is making for inner trend line rising wedge. And we have a triple confluence here, a double confluence with trend lines exactly at 4-hour Camarilla pivot point and 61.8. So this is entry zone, this is your stop loss. Okay, you always trade with stop loss because you don't want to risk anything. Let's see what will happen. Okay, so this is my euro dollar view. And now let's move to pound dollar. Position buy 54.50, 54.10, stop loss 56.00 target. Position sell 56.20, stop loss 56.80, 54.20. But guys, now listen to me very carefully. Very carefully. Be very cautious about pound dollar because tomorrow we will have a major news announcement, guys. Major news announcement here. Okay, preliminary GDP. Okay, preliminary GDP. This is very important. This news will move pound crosses. So guys, be careful. From trend perspective, guys, this looks good. Trend, okay, because it's ranging. We have lower time frame bullish trend, higher time frame bearish trend. So it's ranging, but be careful. I'm not sure if I would take this trade just because we have preliminary GDP. But if something happens after the GDP and we get a price, okay, maybe we should try it. But if you trade this, use really low risk. Okay, so be cautious. I will, after the webinar, I will put this in the slide. I will put big exclamation mark. So be cautious because of GDP. You always need to be careful when you see strong news coming in, and that is definitely, guys, a strong news. Okay. Let me pause the screen. Okay. So cautious, guys. Caution advised. Okay. GDP. Check it on your calendar. Australian dollar. What can I do with Australian dollar? The only thing is I can sell it. Okay. I will try again. Australian dollar 73.30, 73.90, 72.00. Okay, Australian dollar for me is sell. Okay, pretty much straightforward. I will open a template here. Do you see the same, guys, as I do? What is this? Previous swing, the price is already rejected here, but I'm looking for a possible new momentum sell. We have Fibonacci here, and exactly it's basically a confluence of 38.2 and this previous swing. And also, if you're paying attention to, there is an inner trend line. So this was breakout retest continuation here, and I really don't expect the price to go far from this region here. So if it hits this region, I will be looking to sell. Okay, if it hits the region, I will be looking to sell. As I say, carefully, because end of month, it's not very good for heavy trades, because the end of month is usually profit taking. Now we will see if turnaround Tuesday will happen again. Okay, but definitely 73.30, 73.90 is my setup. 72.00 is the target, and I hope that this time we will have again this time we will have another great opportunity with Australian dollar, which is still, guys, in definite downtrend. Left shoulder head, right shoulder. This is head and shoulders, giant head and shoulders, and neckline which has been broken. And if you remember how I teach you to trade head and shoulders, you could have shorted it also from this point here, the top of the right shoulder. Usually the shorting it from the top of right shoulder can be a early bird trade and can give you best risk to reward, but be very careful, of course, because not always head and shoulder is traded from the top of the right shoulder, but usually the top of the right shoulder is best risk to reward, even much better than neckline break. But from old school price action analysis, you know, old school analysis, neckline has been broken, breakout, retest. So breakout, trigger happy trade, retest, possible breakout, risk trade, and from this point we have breakout, pullback, continuation trade. So now we are looking to see a possible pullback on this pair, and 73.30 zone can be good for shorting. Stop loss 73.90. New Zealand dollar again 66.60, 66.90 stop loss, 66.00 first target, second target 65.50. So New Zealand dollar here, guys, New Zealand dollar 66.60 will come exactly, guys, at this spot here. Okay, so 66.60 is deeper retracement. So I want to see 78.6 because now if this level breaks up, it should go here. But I will be risking only 30 pips. So this could be a good possible trade, but also pay attention to this stop, because if this stop rejects the price, this will be a left head, right shoulder here. So also pay attention to, I will add this to slide, 66.55. So, oh yeah, well, that is the same, guys. That is the same region. Great, I didn't notice. So this is the same region, 66.55.40. Well, exactly. Yeah, this is another confirmation that this spot is very good to sell. First, we have a left shoulder, right shoulder confluence if it happens here. Then we see 78.6 previous, you see previous breakout point. So excellent. This New Zealand dollar should be great one. I hope that it will happen. So let's see. You need to be patient. Of course, you need to wait. And look at this. So very straightforward. If the price gets here, it could be rejected straight because there are history of sellers, and this could be left right shoulder confluence. Also, guys, this is well, good stop loss, and this was previous 78.6. This is still a breakout continuation trade. So breakout trade happened here and continuation down. Okay, no retest, but continuation indeed. So let's see if 66.60 will give us MACD. Derek is saying MACD is in uptrend. Yes, MACD is in uptrend, but this could be a retracement. This could be a retracement. Look, and if you watch daily chart, look, below zero and in retracement mode. So no more than daily. Daily retracement in downtrend. This is below zero line, downtrend. 4-hour chart is showing us a possible retracement, but it's still at a zero line, so neutral. And 1 hour, yes, it is in uptrend, but 1 hour chart we will be using it to short, okay? Because at this spot, if this turns out, it could start to cross the line and go below the zero line. And daily is below zero line in retracement, clearly, okay? So from 1 hour perspective, where our entries are placed, we need to watch for this level here. I'm not crazy to go long now. Even if I would win the trade, I would never go long here, because my logic and my experience would not allow me. Even if someone would tell me go long now in New Zealand, you can win the trade, I still wouldn't go long. Look at this resistance, guys. We are very close to this resistance. We have only 15 pips to here. Why would I go long close to resistance? Even if I'm right, I still cannot go long now. So the only thing I can say now, adding to fundamental views and adding to Graham Wheeler, who is the current RBNZ governor, so Reserve Bank of New Zealand governor, he said that New Zealand dollar is still high, too high. And according to majority of institutional traders, and the natural inflow of this currency, I'm really somehow I'm definitely more comfortable to go with short trades. So you need to also listen to fundamental views, and I think that this pair has also possibility to go to sub 65 levels. Okay, so adding fundamental views to our technical picture, I think that we can say that this price should go down. And do not forget correlation, guys. Correlation. What I'm always telling to you. Correlation, guys. What is the correlation between euro dollar and New Zealand, guys? Last 50 bars, euro dollar New Zealand. Look, 61 orange. It's high correlation. So if euro dollar goes up, New Zealand dollar will also follow. Okay. So guys, euro dollar also is pulling New Zealand dollar to the upside. Use correlation matrix. Guys, I really strongly advise you to download Ardmillan Market Supreme Edition. You have a host of very useful indicators which capable programmers in Ardmillan Markets can program for you. This is our tool. This is additional arsenal in our weapon system to fight the Forex market. So look, this is great. This is actually what I'm looking every single day. Euro dollar up, yeah. Dollar yen down, of course. Dollar yen down. Euro dollar up, dollar CAD down. Euro dollar down, dollar CAD up. Euro dollar up, New Zealand dollar up. Australian dollar, nothing, green. See? So correlation matrix, use it. Profit target is 66, the first target, 65.50 is the second target. So this, we will see how this will behave, but 66 is, you see, there are a host of buyers around this region. So my first target is this. If we get a 4-hour close below 66, then we can hope for 65.50. But definitely 65.50 is my final target. I'm not saying it cannot go below sub 65, but you see very strong confluence here, double bottom here. So let's see. Try to, once you're in a trade, manage your trade, watch the momentum, use trading stop, whatever. But this is my setup, what I'm looking for. Dollar CAD, uptrend on dollar CAD, possible buy at 28.45, 28.15 stop, and 31.50. This, if this happens, this will be huge. Dollar CAD. Let me find you dollar CAD. What does it says? What does it say? Look here. So it still has the possibility to jump off these levels here. But from the context of intraday, intra-week setups, we would need a little bit of a higher pullback. That is why we need to zoom in on 4-hour time frame and use our higher time frame Fibonacci. Okay, so if you pull Fibonacci from this spot here, where actually uptrend has started, to this spot here, you can see here. Okay, here. Now we need to watch the history. Look at the daily chart. Dollar CAD 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times stop. If dollar CAD breaks down, this will be our entry. Only 30 pips stop loss, 31.50 target. But guys, maybe dollar CAD would jump of 30.20 also, because we have now formed a double trend line here. Okay, 1, 2 trend line, triple trend line confluence. Look. So pay attention to this level. It can also bounce from this level. But if you want to go with the deeper pullback, this is your deeper pullback. Okay, this is your deeper pullback. Okay, here. And definitely this is where our stop is. So I will roll on these slides again. You can ask me questions. And I hope that we will finish the season with good, great winners as we have had for the last couple of months. Jen is asking for Euro AUD. Yeah. No, it's not the Jen. Jen is saying hello. Hello to you, Jen. And who is asking for? Ilya is asking Euro AUD. Yes, Ilya. So guys, as I'm saying again, I will roll on these slides and then I will show you, I will answer your questions. Also, I will be trading and I will be doing the analysis this week, and I will be having some webinars this week, and then from the 17th of August, when I'm back from my vacation, you can sign in again for a new season. There will be some surprising webinars. Of course, session recap is our standard webinar. I wouldn't change anything. It's giving us money, pips. People are loving it. But also, I will start price action trading from scratch. And we will have a series of price action webinars from the scratch. So we will be learning how to trade price action along with, of course, other methods, but price action webinar course will be done from scratch. And from September, I strongly advise you to visit those webinars, because we'll be combining standard Japanese candlesticks and Keikeneshi, which I really like, to be honest, Keikeneshi in our price action trading. So that will be another series starting from scratch, from the beginning, and we will be holding that for a full year. Okay. A question. Yeah. Okay. Slides. Sure. GBP dollar. Ahmed is asking, what is the setting of that MACD and stochastic? There is no stochastic. Is the setting heavy side empty indicator? Okay, guys, Ahmed, this is my MACD 2 line indicator, and you can send me an email. My email is tarantulafx@gmail.com. I will write it down. So if you want to get this MACD 2 line indicator, you just need to send me an email asking for MACD 2 line. So this is MACD 2 line standard settings 12, 26, 9. So those are standard settings. Okay. Okay, Australian dollar, now New Zealand dollar. Yes, GBP CAD. Okay, Alexa, of course. Of course. Don't worry, I will be making GBP CAD. Dollar CAD. So these are setups for this week. So today, tomorrow, and the day after tomorrow. And be very careful, guys, about GBP. Really be careful. Because GDP is strong news, we will see, but usually there is a big movement after GDP. Of course, if GDP it has a deviation from forecast prices. Okay, Euro AUD and GBP, Euro AUD. Euro AUD. Now I cannot give you a deep in analysis because we don't have a lot of time and I need really to be focused on this. But judging from 4-hour chart, this is strong uptrend. And you know what this pattern is called? If you don't know how this pattern is called, guys, this is so-called ascending scallop. Okay, this is ascending scallop pattern. And this pattern is strongly bullish. So it's usually shaped as J letter. So don't worry if you're not familiar with ascending scallop. Guys, as I told you, we'll be doing price action webinars from September. And I will be teaching you ascending scallop, rooftop, atom at atom, those patterns which you have never heard of, 3 Buddha top, 3 Buddha bottom. So you will be really surprised how many of those patterns there are, and a lot of traders are still don't know to recognize it. So this is ascending scallop, marks a strong uptrend, but definitely a good place. Probably we have a Fibonacci somewhere around this region. Let me see, let me check. Okay, of course we have Fibonacci from this region, it's normal. 23.6, and even here, yeah, this is a good place to go possibly long. So this place here and this place around pivot point, perfect Fibonacci complex, 38.2 to 23.6, shallow retracement, but there was a breakout retest continuation. So strong, strong, strong. Let me check. What does it say? Yeah, weekly pivot. We need weekly pivot for this one. Let's see what now. Yeah, definitely, 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 guys. If you want to check in Euro AUD, so this is the first spot for possible scalp trade, and you know how to turn scalp into intraday. If you don't know, I will teach you again after September. Then, guys, if you want to go for a deep retracement, this is your level to go. Now, this is quick look. I'm not doing a full blown technical analysis now. But you see, there is a history here also. Around 49.60 to 50, look. L3 daily pivot point, history of buyers, breakout buyers, then sellers. So this is the level where price reacts, and we have an ascending trend line. So this is the first touch where the price could possibly jump. This is the second touch where price possibly could jump. So Euro AUD is in uptrend, especially because on currency strength, if you compare the currency strength, Euro is stronger than Australian dollar. Okay. Now let's see GBP CAD. Possible head and shoulders, I can tell you right now. Left head, right. So this is level to watch for now. It's end of day, so I'm not sure if the price has momentum to reject and go down, but this is where price could reject. Also, tomorrow, GBP CAD will be influenced by GBP news. Okay, it will be influenced by GBP news. So let's see if this level breaks. The only thing I can tell you now, if this level breaks, 2.013, is it? Yeah, that is 1. Let's see, 0.1310. If this level breaks, we should test this one, L4. So, or there is a possible short around this region. But if dollar CAD goes up, I need to see dollar CAD correlation. GBP CAD. Okay. Dollar CAD. GBP CAD 63. Well, So I'm not sure, because I think still that dollar CAD can jump up from 30-20 region. I was telling you, so you see it's 20-25 and correlation is positive. So at this particular moment, I can say that this has possibility to go up and break the level. But definitely pay attention to this level with red line, because that is the top of the right shoulder, so it could reject from the region. Okay, it could reject from the region, but be careful. Okay, so this is possible short, this is breakout short, and breakout buy, the only possible not breakout buy, sorry, the only possible buy trade could be retracement down to this trend line, somewhere around this region. But I'm not particularly interested now in GBP CAD. It's not that it's not behaving. It's trapped into this potential head and shoulders, and I don't see any big range now at this point. So it can oscillate here until something breaks. Okay, so I'm not into GBP CAD, but that is my opinion. So if this level breaks, this could be a better, maybe the best entry to short it at the break, or try a small trade, or at least scalp swing trade from the top of the right shoulder here. It should reject at least for some number of pips. Okay, because there are history of sellers, and also it's very close to the head, so it could be it. Okay, setting for Camarilla. Well, I don't have definite answer now, because Camarilla MACD is Alexander is asking, what is your setup for Camarilla? Camarilla MACD is my proprietary method of trading, and thanks of course to Admiral Markets, I am giving you the analysis and these session recaps. And I can tell you that there is standard setting only for Camarilla. It's standard setting, but I cannot teach you this method. The only thing I can say, if you trade 4-hour time frame and watch, your setting should be on weekly pivot points. If you watch a 1-hour time frame, your setting should be on daily pivot point. So that is the only thing I can tell you at this point. But it's enough to know that this is something which I have been working on for a full year and almost more than a year, and I have invested a lot of foreign money to develop a trading and analysis method. And of course, it's not free, but analysis is free, daily analysis is free, weekly session recaps are free, and all those good and nice things are free. So actually, I'm always telling you to trade based on my Camarilla MACD, and session recaps and everything which I publish is pure price action with Camarilla MACD method. So guys, I hope this will be good. We will see how the price will behave. Be careful, as I say, if we don't see a bounce or rejection today, we could maybe see tomorrow, turnaround Tuesday. Let's wait. But so far, do not risk a lot, because tomorrow there will be big news. Month's end profit taking will take place also. And of course, sign up for more webinars to come. For the next session recap, I will be here with you on 17th of August. Okay, until guys, tomorrow I have a webinar with Forex Street. I wish you a great evening. Enjoy yourself. Watch the price. Do not overtrade. And let's see if we will get great session recaps as we have been having it for the last couple of months. Full of green pips. Thank you and trade safe.